Hello and welcome to Faithfully Feminine. My name is Talia and I'm so glad that you are here. It's been a while since I posted and this isn't going to be a long video, but I just want to share something that has really been taught to me over the last couple of days by God, and I would love to encourage you and just give you a lovely reminder of how to rest in your feminine. I've struggled a little bit. I've moved to a new city. I've been here about a year, but I was planning on leaving, so I didn't really put down roots until we realized we're going to stay. And I had become quite frustrated because I haven't really made friends that I felt like I could deeply connect with, or that we have the same values and I could spend lots of time with. There's lots of lovely people that I've met, but I just was craving this like girlfriend connection, like let's go get a coffee, let's talk about deep things. And so I was getting really frustrated. I joined an Oz tag team. I tried a new gym. We changed churches, and I was just feeling really like, I've said it 3 times now, frustrated. And God reminded me that it is in His rest that I will find my peace. And it's really important for the feminine, particularly, to be in a state of rest and not chasing. When I rest and stop, that is when God can come in and provide for me and give me everything I need. Now, don't confuse just resting for laziness. That is not what it is, especially when you are really wanting something, to be able to sit back and be like, I trust God. That's actually faith. That is true faith, to be able to know and completely trust that even though I do nothing, He is going to give me what I need. I realized my chasing and my striving, and how every kind of girl my age that I met, I was like sizing them up. I was like, oh, maybe she can be my friend, and like just trying to take those steps and being a little bit aggressive with it, which really pulled me out of my feminine alignment. So I really encourage you, when you feel like you really want something and you try to get it, you're taking the responsibility off God and you're reaching, and that actually is a lack of faith. Faith is so important in the Christian walk. It is one of the most highly rewarded characteristics throughout the entire Bible. Jesus, when the Roman centurion said, oh, you can heal my servant from afar, he was like, what faith is this? I haven't seen faith like this in all Israel. And he was so impressed. When the bleeding lady touched his clothes with faith that all she needed to do was this and he could do the rest, he rewarded that. All of the patriarchs in the Old Testament, they had faith, and that's why God used them. Not all of them. I think Moses did struggle a little bit with trusting God, but like a lot of them, Abraham and Jacob and all of that sort of thing. So it's not laziness to sit back and wait for God to provide for you. If the Spirit tells you, go and do this, absolutely. But if you're wanting something and you have asked God for that thing, sitting back and trusting in His will is a great act of faith. It also brings rest to your feminine body. You're not in like your masculine of just like chasing things and getting things and grabbing things. That actually can be like repulsive to some people, especially if you're trying to make friends like me. So I sat back, I rested, I said, okay, God, I'm sorry, I will just wait for you to bring the right people into my life. And I found a connect group at my church, and I sat and had dinner with them last night, and it's early days, but they're just girls like me, and I feel like there's like at least potential, and I feel like there's really similar values, and I felt like I fit in really well, and I just felt like God was like, all you need to do is just trust, and then here you go. So I really encourage you, just a quick message, when you want something, ladies in particular, it's different for men. I think men are in their rightful masculine when they are really chasing and aggressively getting. That's just the masculine way. But for women, we are at more peace, more aligned and relaxed when we can release to God what we want, and He can bring it in the right time, in the right way, because He loves us and He cares about us. He wants us to be happy and fulfilled. So be encouraged. He will give you your heart's desires when you're aligned with Him, when you are resting and in complete trust in Him to provide for you. Thank you for listening. I will see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the message.